Welcome to the Chris Willis University of North Alabama Football Review. Here are your hosts, Jeff Hodges and UNA head football coach Chris Willis.
Hello and welcome to the Chris Willis Show. I'm Jeff Hodges along with UNA head football coach Chris Willis here at Brawley Stadium, where the Lions picked up a huge 30-7 win over Florida Tech, a big Gulf South Conference win for UNA. And Coach Willis, we've both been around a lot of big wins for UNA, and I don't think any of them could feel any bigger for you right now than this one.
No, we needed this. I told somebody joking around, it didn't matter if it was in Florence or we was out of the country. We needed a win. I didn't care if it was 2-0, 30-7. It's good. You know, at halftime, it went by fast. I didn't realize how fast until you told me a little while ago. But, you know, at halftime, you know, we're all, down 7-3. And, you know, I just thought we were a little flat. You know, maybe that's just me as a head coach worrying a little bit. But I just thought we didn't have the intensity wasn't there. But the score was there. Outside of the one play, we were fine. And then we came out in the second half and got a spark by the block punt. And then it seemed like it went from there. And it was a great job by everybody rallying, hanging together. You know, this team's a work in progress, and we're gonna have some ugly moments. And you know, tonight we definitely had our share of those. But you know, we found a way to win the game, and defense played really, really well.
This win goes to the defense and special teams. Of course, the block punt we returned for a touchdown gave us the first lead of the game. But looking at the defensive side, Florida Tech came in averaging over 400 yards a game and 30 points. They had the conference's leading rusher. You held them 211 yards, and 50 of that came on one play on their second drive of the game. So just an unbelievable job by the defense to go with 4 picks.
Yeah, you know, I think, Jeff, we saw this week 1. We saw it in week 2. You know, when we went down there and I think got 4 turnovers and scored one time. And, you know, the defense has got the capability of doing this pretty much every week. I think the last 2 weeks, though, we didn't put them in good situations, you know, 11 turnovers. I've told this week in and week out from Line Vision to Times Daily to my radio show, we can't turn the ball over. If we don't turn the ball over and we play good defense, you'll get some games like this. Now, we got some things to do offensively. We got to get a lot better offensively. I don't know how right now. We're going to the drawing board and we're doing different things, but we got some work to do. We're just going to keep working as coaches and trying to figure out which quarterback can, you know, take the lead here.
The only 3 offensive scores came on drives of 14 after a punt return, and then 2 34-yard drives, both after interceptions. So the defense and special teams definitely set you up in a good place. And then the offense was able to move in, and Dre Hall played a huge role in the Wildcat.
He did. You know, we're trying to do what we can to get Dre Hall the ball. It's been an issue right now because of our quarterback situation. We just haven't been throwing the ball well. So we got to take the best player we got. We got to figure out ways to get him the ball, and I think that was a good job by the offense of putting that together. You know, the special teams. Outside of game number 1, missing the kicks, we've had a solid units this year. Just, you know, Blake Ferris went to the Hall of Fame today, and he coaches the punt return team, the unit that blocked it, and that was a true freshman, and great job by his unit. And, you know, defense, special teams, you know, sometimes you can't get all 3 units to come together. Tonight, 2 out of 3, and usually if 2 out of 3 play well, you're going to find a way to win the game.
A little more conservative approach from the offense tonight. You only threw 7 passes. Again, not a whole lot of yards, but the biggest thing is they didn't turn the ball over, and that's something that's really been killing us the last 3 games.
That was somewhat the game plan. I didn't mean to be that conservative, but we wanted to protect the football, and we wanted to be simple over there. And that's not going to work every week, but it worked tonight, and we'll take it.
Just talk about the attitude of the team a little bit. Coming in 1-3, I mean, if you fall to 1-4, I mean, the season's really headed in the wrong direction. But this win really turns things forward.
You know, the attitudes have been great. They've been great all year long. And you know, I was a little worried if we don't get this game how it would turn. But we got the game, so I would expect the attitudes to even be better. You know, I told these guys in the locker room it's a new season, and here we go.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back and look at the first half right after this.
There's a rhythm that flows here, from the way we live to the way we do business. It flows from the banks of the Tennessee River and echoes in the breeze, the downtown street corners, and the stereos that play pure Muscle Shoals gold. Since 1936, TVA Community Credit Union has been in tune with the very heart of North Alabama, watching families grow and dreams come true. North Alabama and TVA Community Credit Union, in perfect harmony.
When you support Lil Steve's convenience stores, you're supporting small American family-owned businesses. They, in turn, support our high schools, community, and the University of North Alabama. When you buy snacks, drinks, and other items from Lil Steve's, you're saying, we believe in America. Visit one of these Lil Steve's locations in Florence on Pine Street and on Florence Boulevard, Cloverdale Road in Petersville, and Woodward Avenue in Muscle Shoals. Lil Steve's, where UNA shops.
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. Number 1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. Number 2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
My pants are sagging, braided hair. Suckers stare, but I don't care. My game ain't knowledge, my game's fear. I've no remorse, so squares beware. Color.
Welcome back to the Chris Willis Show. Coach Willis, as we get ready to look at the first half highlights, and really one of the quickest first halves I think I've seen in a long time. The half only lasted an hour, but really a defensive struggle. And you're able to get a great punt return from Dwan Smith, set you up for a short Chandler Carrera field goal. But then they get hit on a big 50-yard touchdown pass, really their only offense of the first half.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they didn't come back to that. I didn't understand. I didn't think they challenged us vertical enough tonight. And with Cato at quarterback, I thought we'd get a little bit more of that. And I'm not sure what that was all about. Maybe it was because we rushed 3 all night and we dropped so many people in coverage, which is what we ran against Commerce. And it's tough. As a quarterback, you see 8 different looks back there, opposite color jerseys. It's tough to throw in that. And so a little surprised by that part of their game. But, no disrespect to them or Cato. He's a good quarterback, but he's been known to turn the ball over at times, and he did it again tonight.
And really, just looking at it from the spectator standpoint, it looked like y'all really came out determined to shut down the run, because Antoine Haynes averaging over 100 yards a game, and he really couldn't do anything in the first half.
Yeah, that was the number one goal tonight. We felt like, once again, make a team one-dimensional. We feel like our strength is covering the pass, and because of our speed and our secondary. And we knew if we had a chance, we're going to have to shut the run game down, which we didn't do in the last 2 games. And so tonight, we shut the run down. We forced them to throw the ball. Now you got to throw in 8 people in the coverage, and it just didn't go their way. And
really got some defensive pressure on the quarterbacks a little bit later in the game, but you were starting to get that later in the first half.
Yeah, that all kind of went together, Jalen Daly, Maurice Burton, the whole front. I know I'm going to leave some names out, but they really got after it. I think they worked on their rush. Last week we rushed too far up the field. We let West Georgia's quarterback get out of the pocket. Tonight they had a controlled rush. Coach Lisco did a good job working on all that.
We're going to take a look now at our first half highlights, brought to you by First Metro Bank.
Ball in the middle of the field. He throws his left arm up. He makes a slow approach, running to the ball now. The kick is up, and we are playing football. A deep kick 5 yards deep into the end zone. Jackson will take it right in front of the goalpost. Motion right to left. It's a sprint out right. Bruton on the run, throws underneath to Hall. Hall's got it on the far sideline, lowers his shoulder. He's shoved out of bounds. He has Taylor standing to his right. He'll stick it into the belly of Taylor, running right up the middle, cuts it left. He's across the left hash, 45-50. He's got a lane into Florida Tech territory. Alex Norwood into the ball game. He's in the slot left. He goes in motion left to right. Play action fake. Bruton throwing left. He's got his receiver, Alston Hicks. Hicks dragging a defender. He's got the first down. Cato stands alone in the backfield, brings Lane in motion, tosses it forward to him. Lane breaks one tackle, dances around, finally brought down for a huge tackle for loss. 9:23 on the clock on this 4th down here in the first quarter. Both teams punting on their opening drives. It's a low kick, a spiraling kick. Smith retreats, makes the grab at his own 41, jukes one player on the far boundary, cuts it back up around the numbers. He's at midfield, 45, 40, 35. He's on the right side of the field now. 25-20, finally caught down from behind. A big Big-time return from the redshirt freshman from Muscle Shoals. He's knocked down at the 20-yard line. North Alabama in business right here. Carrera has connected on his last 5 field goals after missing his first 3 attempts of the season against Texas A&M Commerce. That kick is up. They signal good. North Alabama strikes first. It's 3-0. 6:19 on the clock in the first quarter. Early set to kick it off from the left side of the field. Kicks it to the right side of the field. TJ Rodriguez will take it around the 10-yard line on the right hash. He cuts it back. He's on the left side of the field now, across the 30, 35, 40, knocked out of bounds. He brings Foy in motion right to left. Cato throwing right. He's got his tight end, Perlett. He makes a move. He's going to sprint into the end zone. 20-15-10, touchdown, Florida Tech. The snap is good. The kick is up. The officials signal good. New score here in Florence. It's Florida Tech 7, North Alabama 3. 5:34 remaining in the first quarter at North Alabama. He'll have Taylor to his left. He'll hand off to Taylor, running off right tackle, cuts it up across the 30, around the numbers. He's going to be brought down by a wall of Panther defenders. Cato puts the back in motion to his right. He hands off to Lane, running off left tackle. He's tackled for a loss. That's Frank Williams in on the stop. North Alabama brings a 3-man rush. Cato under pressure, brought down from behind. That's Jalen Daly, his second sack of the season. Here's Rico Bruton, takes a shotgun snap from the left hash. He cuts it up back around the 25 down to the 27-yard line. North Alabama walks 2 into the gaps. They bring an extra man or 2, and Cato's going to be sacked once again. The North Alabama defense comes through. That's Freddie Reed. 2 tight ends to the right of the formation. That's Fink and the fullback Held, who now goes in motion to the left side. Markham will roll out left, looking downfield, completes the pass to Hall.
Finish more projects with less. Lose the hose, the compressor, and gas cartridges. You don't need them. Experience total fastening freedom, brought to you by the Pro Preferred brand of nailers with Hitachi's line of 18-volt lithium-ion cordless nailers. They're powered by Hitachi's new compact 3-amp-hour battery that delivers all the power you need with half the weight you'd expect. And the compact 3-amp-hour batteries are compatible with all Hitachi 18-volt slide-type lithium-ion power tools for even more flexibility. Tool-free features like depth of drive, sequential or bump fire modes, and an integrated belt hook make these Hitachi cordless finish nailers convenient to use. Hitachi's 18-volt lithium-ion cordless nailers shoot more nails per charge, deliver quick response time in between drives, and consistently set nails flush, even at an angle. They're backed by Hitachi's lifetime lithium-ion tool warranty for ultimate peace of mind.
Time, a precious commodity. It marches on, ready or not. And no matter how hard we try, we can't get it back. It's important to invest your time in your most precious asset, to make time for life's big decisions. At TVA Community Credit Union, our electronic services help you spend most of your time doing things that matter most. TVA Community Credit Union, high quality for what matters most.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Chris Willis Show, and wishes them good luck in their quest for a Division II national championship. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group, earning high profits in a short period of time selling TNT quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at tntfireworks.com. And remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions!
Hey friends, I'm Gene Solings. Are you looking for a place to watch the next big game? 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports is your spot. 306 has 30 HD TVs where the big game is always on. And Back Alley is a sports bar where the food matters. 306 Barbecue features fresh, off-the-pit barbecue along with all of your game time favorites. 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports where the food matters in historic downtown Florence.
When you support Little Steve's convenience stores, you're supporting small American family-owned businesses. They, in turn, support our high schools, community, and the University of North Alabama. When you buy snacks, drinks, and other items from Little Steve's, you're saying, "We believe in America." Visit one of these Little Steve's locations in Florence on Pine Street and on Florence Boulevard, Cloverdale Road in Petersville, and Woodward Avenue in Muscle Shoals. Little Steve's, where UNA shops.
Welcome back to the Chris Willis Show. Coach Willis, the Lions going to come out of the locker room down 7-3 at halftime and really had no production offensively in the first half. But the game turns with a block punt by Will Evans early in the third quarter. Jamal Jackson picked it up and ran in for a touchdown. It was UNA's night from there on.
Yeah, you know, Will Evans is a guy who comes to practice every day and works extremely hard. You know, he was recruited by us in Florida Tech, and it came down to the wire. He almost chose Florida Tech, and I hated to see a guy, you know, I know he's not real local, but Halo boy, and I didn't want him going off, and I thought we did a good job, Coach Borden, recruiting him, and, you know, it paid off tonight. Here's a guy that should have been on, you know, not going to say should have been, but could have been on their sidelines, but he was on our sidelines tonight, and he blocks the punt, which in my opinion turned the whole game around.
And talk a little bit about the 4 interceptions. A lot of it was created by defensive pressure. You got 4 sacks on Mark Cato, but really their quarterbacks really had nowhere to throw the ball. Yeah,
he just, once again, it goes back to that coverage, and Coach Ferris doing a good job. He's had a good day today. He gets inducted into the Hall of Fame and comes up with 4 interceptions, and he also had his unit block the punt there. So, you know, I've got good coaches. We work hard. You know, we're just having to fight through a lot of things right now, from injuries to, you know, guys having to step up and because of those injuries and play different roles. And we're still having moving parts, trying to figure out who's going to do what for us. But slowly but surely, defensively, we're getting it kind of figured out over there. We just got to get the offense figured out.
And the long returns on the interceptions, a 58-yarder by Christian Taylor, 34-yarder by Maurice Carnell for a touchdown. So not only did they pick the passes, they set you up or scored themselves.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. To score on defense is huge. And right now, the way we're playing offensively, we need all those opportunities to go to the end zone if we can get them in there. And then Christian Taylor, you know, we didn't start him tonight for some internal team rules. We kind of, you know, set him on the side, but he came in there and come up with a big play. And, you know, defensively, Coach Borden and his staff's doing a great job. Not that the offensive staff's not doing a great job. They're doing a great job too. We're fighting through a lot of issues on offense, and we just got to find a way. Whatever package works, we got to figure it out.
Here come your second half highlights, brought to you by First Metro Bank.
Lane and Harry Brown. Actually, that's not Harry Brown, but he'll take it from the right corner of the end zone out across the 15, 20, 25. He'll cut up around the 30 on the far side, drags defenders down to the 35-yard line. Haynes is the back behind him. He'll take the shotgun's handoff, running right up the middle, and he runs right into Freddie Reed, slings him down for a loss. The punter, Gullickson, will stand at the 21-yard line. It's blocked. It's blocked. North Alabama has it. Jackson at the 10, 5, touchdown Lions. Will Evans on the block for North Alabama.
Great job getting back there. We talked earlier about the punter taking so long, Gullickson, to get rid of the football. UNA did sneak through there and block that punt.
Early gets the snap from Lovelace. Carrera puts the extra point up right through the middle of the uprights. 12:50 on the game clock. Here in the third quarter, North Alabama takes the lead off the block punt. It's 10-7. Cato, ball in the middle of the field, takes the shotgun snap. All day to throw, looking right for the tight end. Perlick, Chris Johnson in on the pass breakup. Formation. Haynes will be the back to his left now. Florida Tech 1 of 7 on third down. Haynes running right up the middle. Ball's on the ground. They signal he was down. Aquarian Harris there to swallow him up. Cato takes the shotgun snap, scanning left. He steps up under the pressure. Freddie Reed at the ankles. That ball's intercepted off the hands of the intended wide receiver. Christian Taylor with it across the 45-50. He's down the near sideline at the 30. Cuts it back up towards the numbers. Jukes around. He's reversing his field at the 30. He's at the 25 now. A wall of blockers in front of him. At the 15, the 10 penalty marker comes down. Christian Taylor down around the 5-yard line. Bruton shotgun snap, takes a perfect snap, throwing right. He's got Dre Hall across the sticks. 20, 15, 10. Hall drug down from behind, picks up the big TVA Community Credit Union first down. A heavy set line on the left side. Hall's going to run left. He has some blockers in front of him at the 10. He's trying to stretch it. He tries to run through another tackle, knocked out of bounds at the 2. This is another Wildcat. Bruton now to the left of Hall. Hall puts Bruton in motion to the right. Hall running right up the middle. He jumps up over the line. He's in for a North Alabama touchdown.
That is huge. The Lions get back on the board after that big interception from Christian Taylor. They get it in the end zone.
Chandler Carrera on for the extra point, trying to make it a 10-point game. The kick is up. It's a perfect extra point. 6:22 remaining in the third quarter. It's North Alabama 17, Florida Tech 7. Left side of the field to return. It's Matt Davis for Florida Tech. He'll take it 1 yard in deep into his own end zone. He's out across the 5, the 10. He's hit hard. Rodney held. Cato takes the shotgun snap, looking to throw on 2nd and long. He dances around under pressure. Frank Williams wraps him up from behind, slings him down. Empty back set for Cato on 3rd and long. North Alabama brings 3. He steps up under pressure, hurls this one to the right side. Off the hands of his intended wide receiver, Carnell picks it off. 10, 15, 5, touchdown Lions. No, they say he stepped out of bounds. Fink the tight end in tight left. Bruton throwing on 1st down, looking right for Dre Hall, makes the grab at the 30, breaks a tackle across the 25 rather. He picks up the 1st down. A TVA Community Credit Union 1st down. He's shoved down after the play. The fullback Hell goes in motion right to left. Taylor will take the handoff. He dances around. He's right up the middle across the 8, 7, 6, 5-yard line. Puckett and Harris, the defensive lineman in front of Hall, and he'll follow them running right up the middle. He cuts it out right. He spins into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions!
Dre Hall once again gets the Lions on the board with 6 more. This has been a good 3rd quarter.
The kick is up. It's a good one. Davis will take it at about the 18, cuts it up across the middle of the field. He's at the 30 now, where he's wrapped up at the 31-yard line. Florida Tech 49-yard line. Cato takes the shotgun snap, handing off to Lindsey. He's greeted in the backfield by Josh Amonfo. Cato takes the shotgun snap, under pressure, steps up, dances around, and he's sacked once again. Alabama brings pressure. Cato throwing, looking right, ball deflected. Chris Johnson intercepts it for North Alabama, steps into the Florida Tech bench. That's 3 straight interceptions for North Alabama on Florida Tech drives. Colton Watkins still in at center for North Alabama. Taylor takes the handoff running right, makes one move left across the 35. He's tripped up. Also to the left of Cato, a low snap. Cato has trouble getting it, and he goes down. We actually thought Schmelik might have gotten the start. He goes in the empty back set, throwing downfield. His first pass intercepted by Cornell at the 25. He's at the 20. He reverses field to the right side. 15, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown, Lions!
Icing on the cake. Carnell with the interception gets it into the end zone. The Lions are going to get the W.
And Gurley picks it up. That kick might have been blocked. Gurley decided to pick it up and tried to roll with it. He yelled fire, but he's wrapped up and thrown down. So UNA will not get the kickoff. The extra point is no good. 3:12 remaining. North Alabama 30, Florida Tech 7. Shotgun snap. Schmelik will hand off to Lane, running right up the middle. He runs into a wall of UNA defenders, and that should do it here in Florence. 15 seconds remaining as that play ends. And the Florida Tech coaches leave the bench area. They're going to shake hands. Clock at 8, 7, 6, 5. North Alabama will pick up their first home win of the season on homecoming. A great homecoming day. A 30-7 win over Florida Tech.
My pants are sagging, braided hair. Suckers stare, but I don't care. My game ain't knowledge, my game's fear. I've no remorse, so squares beware. Color, 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 color.
Hey friends, I'm Gene Solings. Are you looking for a place to watch the next big game? 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports is your spot. 306 has 30 HD TVs where the big game is always on. And Back Alley is a sports bar where the food matters. 306 Barbecue features fresh, off-the-pit barbecue along with all of your game time favorites. 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports where the food matters in historic downtown Florence.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Chris Willis Show, and wishes them good luck in their quest for a Division II national championship. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group, earning high profits in a short period of time selling TNT quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at tntfireworks.com. And remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions!
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. Number 1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. Number 2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
Finish more projects with less. Lose the hose, the compressor, and gas cartridges. You don't need them. Experience total fastening freedom, brought to you by the Pro Preferred brand of nailers with Hitachi's line of 18-volt lithium-ion cordless nailers. They're powered by Hitachi's new compact 3-amp-hour battery that delivers all the power you need with half the weight you'd expect. And the compact 3-amp-hour batteries are compatible with all Hitachi 18-volt slide-type lithium-ion power tools for even more flexibility. Tool-free features like depth of drive, sequential or bump fire modes, and an integrated belt hook make these Hitachi cordless finish nailers convenient to use. Hitachi's 18-volt lithium-ion cordless nailers shoot more nails per charge, deliver quick response time in between drives, and consistently set nails flush, even at an angle. They're backed by Hitachi's lifetime lithium-ion tool warranty for ultimate peace of mind.
Welcome back to the Chris Willis Show. Coach Willis, our Brink Apartments player of the game is Will Evans, a freshman linebacker from Haleyville, Alabama. He really made the key play of the game, a block punt. UNA returned it for a touchdown to take his first lead of the night, and as we said earlier, it was our game from there on.
Yeah, the tempo setter. You know, you when you're struggling a little bit like we've been, you got to have somebody step up, and then that was big. True freshman. We've got a lot of young football players on this team, you know, and DeJuan Smith, you mentioned him earlier. He's a redshirt freshman. You know, I'm excited for the future of this program with the guys like that. Will Evans is only going to get better. He actually played a little bit more on defense tonight, and that was a big turning point. I mean, it really was. We practiced that, and you know, once again, I can't, you know, praise Coach Ferris enough. That's a great job by him and his unit, and it really got us going, and so great job there, and we just got to continue to do those things. That helps us out, puts us in great field position.
Got a road game at Shorter next week, but several things I know you still want to work on. Some of the things going in this game, you want to eliminate turnovers, you want to eliminate the penalties or at least cut them down, and the sacks. You still gave up 4 sacks, holding on the ball a little bit, and there's 9 penalties for 95 yards. I know that doesn't make you happy.
No, the biggest disappointment that was the penalties for me. I was so aggravated by that, and you know, the stupid penalties, things that we can control in a close game or against you know, that was a good team, but in a close game, that's going to come back and get us, and we've got to learn from that, and that comes to the coaches. We got to do a better job addressing that as coaches. I put that blame on us, and you know, I don't know what we're doing offensively over there with the snaps still. We had a lot of miscues with the snaps. That's getting aggravating. We're going to get that fixed too. And, you know, I think we changed the center out a little bit there and got a little bit better rhythm. I don't know if that's what it was, but, you know, we just got some things like that to work on. The penalties were the biggest problem tonight for me. I just was so aggravated with those.
And the big road game, as we mentioned, next week at Shorter. The game's going to kick at noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern. It was originally on our schedule at 1:30 there, but they adjusted the time a month or so back to 1 o'clock. But, you know, you've got the momentum now, and I know you really want to keep that going.
Yeah. We need to put it together now. Let's win 2 in a row. You know, we haven't done that. We you know, opened up with a loss. We win a game, and we drop 2. Now let's get 2 wins in a row. Let's get some momentum going and see what we can do. I'd like to put ourselves in position for a game back here. We know coming up later on down the road that we may have an opportunity to turn the tide here and the way the seeding falls in the conference. But right now, I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about the next football game, which is Shorter.
North Alabama playing at Shorter next Saturday, October the 14th. As we mentioned, the game will kick at 1 o'clock Eastern, noon Central. We hope you can make it there. If not, just watch us here next week on the Chris Willis Show. Thanks for being with us.
Join us again next time for the Chris Willis University of North Alabama Football Review.